So people keep talking about how that black culture is just criminal activity, just violence, just unnecessary stuff. Like, no, bro. Like, no. Black people, right? And I'm a black man from America. Black people are not the only people in the world that commits crime. You could go to Japan, people in Japan commit crime. You go to China, people commit crime. You go to Switzerland, people commit crime. People commit crime everywhere. Turkey, Saudi Arabia, I don't care what country you can think of. People commit crime everywhere, right? But this is what's going on here in America, and this needs to be talked about. When a hip-hop artist makes a song about scamming, boosting, or killing, or drug dealing, you have to understand there's a corporation behind these ideas that put millions of dollars, sometimes even billions of dollars, to push this image of a black woman being a booster, or a black man being a drug dealer, or a black man being a killer. There's billions of dollars or millions of dollars is being put behind this, right? So what happens is the world, when they look at black people, they start to look at black people from the lens of what the media is promoting. So you watch this TV series that only show black men being drug dealers, or black women being prostitutes, or homosexuality in the black community, and this is what's highlighted. This is what's pushed. But let me tell you something. Every culture, every race has criminals, has homosexuality, right? Has drug use. Every culture has that. That's not just a black thing. It's a human thing. You can find that in any culture. But they choose to highlight just our wrongs. But you got plenty of brothers and sisters who are not criminals, who are not homosexuals, right? And I have nothing against homosexuals at all. I'm not saying, I'm just talking to you and breaking something down to you, right? Listen, we don't just have gangsters and gangbangers and thugs. We got philosophers, we got scientists, we got doctors, we got lawyers, we got politicians, right? Barack Obama is a black man. Now, I don't care if you agree with his policies was, whatever. I'm not here to talk about his policies. I'm saying he's a black man that was the president of the United States of America. That's all I'm saying. I ain't talking about no policies. I ain't talking about what he did, what he didn't do. That's not what I'm talking about, right? That was a black man that was the president of the United States of America, right? You got Dr. Claude Anderson, who teaches black people about group economics, right? Financial freedom. Dr. Claude Anderson. You got Cornel West, who's like a master philosopher. I mean, that brother is very wise, very intelligent, right? You got Ben Crump, who's one of the top civil rights lawyers. Go look him up. One of the top civil rights lawyers. You got Michelle Obama, black sister, black woman. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is here in America, they only highlight black negativity. They don't highlight black power and black excellence, right? So a negative song that promotes boosting, a negative song that promotes scamming, a negative song that promotes drilling and killing, that got a multi-million-dollar budget behind it. It's $1 million budget behind it. Sometimes $1 billion budgets behind it. But you got brothers like Ben Crump who really out here, really in the field, really in these courts, really out here making things happen. Go look up Ben Crump. Really making things happen. Go look up Cornel West. Really out here putting in that work. Go look up guys like Dr. Claude Anderson. Really putting in that work. And there's plenty of more people. Go look up, if I might pronounce his name wrong, but Neil deGrasse. And I think that's his name, Neil deGrasse, right? Matter of fact, I'm about to make sure so y'all can know what I'm talking about. Very intelligent brother, black man, Neil deGrasse. Neil Degrassi. There you go. Neil deGrasse Tyson. There you go, right there. There you go. Intelligent black man. So stop trying to limit black people to just criminal behavior. Every race got criminals. You got gangs in China. You got gangs in Japan. You got gangs in Saudi Arabia. You got gangs everywhere. There's criminals everywhere. There's people who are doing negative things everywhere. So stop saying black culture is only drug dealing and scamming. No, it's not. We got lawyers. We got doctors. We got scientists. Stop the nonsense. I'm tired of hearing this. Oh, black fatigue. Black people stealing out. Black people ain't the only people that steal our stores. Black people not the only people that steal our stores. Or scam. Or steal. Every race, every culture has people who do negative things. Every race, every culture that does positive things. And let me tell you how wicked that a media person can be, whether they're mainstream media, whether they just a social media. Let me show you how wicked things could be. Every day I could do a video showing a person from one race selling drugs or committing criminal acts. If I do that every single day for 365 days, guess what people are going to say? That specific group is the only ones that do crimes. So if I do a video every single day of black people committing crime, black people doing negative things, the masses of people are going to say that's what black people do. But guess what? If I did a video of white people doing criminal things, and I do that every day just showing white people committing criminal acts, guess what people are going to say? Only white people commit. Everybody commits crime. So stop saying that that's black culture to commit crime. That ain't just no damn black culture. You done lost your damn mind. And stop it. Because I love my people. I love what I am. And I stand for what I am. That don't mean I hate anybody else. I stand for what I am and I love what I am. But we got to stop these BS narratives to say, oh, that black fatigue and black people. No, that's bull crap. That's just what's highlighted in the media. That's just what's highlighted in the media. Why black scientists are not being highlighted. Black politicians and black doctors. Civil rights lawyers. Why they ain't being highlighted just like a song that's being highlighted about scamming? Of course it's black people that scam. But all black people don't scam. We got to stop this, man. We got to start using our mind. We got to start thinking. You know, black people the worst race. No, we not. No, we not. I love who I am. Just want you to think, man. Everybody commits crime. You got to ask now, what is the agenda of these media companies that keep highlighting and only highlighting black crime? What is the agenda of these corporations who take poor black men and black women and give them millions of dollars to rap about killing, scamming, and criminal activity? What is their agenda? Why they ain't that same $5 million you gave to a rapper? Why you couldn't give that same $5 million to a scientist and give that scientist a podcast to talk about science? Or $1 million to a black doctor who has a podcast that talks about being a doctor? Or why you don't give $10 million to that black person who's a part of who goes out of space and things of that nature? Why you don't give them no money? Why you don't give them $15-20 million and blow them up around the world? Why is it you only funding what it seems as far as the media? Because I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. I'm talking about what we see in the media. Why is it you only show black people in their worst light? Why we only got to be seen as prostitutes, drug dealers, and scammers? When we know we're lawyers, doctors, philosophers, pastors, revolutionaries. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Every group every race. You telling me it ain't no white gangs? Ain't no Spanish gangs? Ain't no Irish gangs? Ain't no Polish gangs? Ain't no Chinese gangs? Ain't no Ukraine gangs? Ain't no Russian gangs? You gotta stop the nonsense, man. Stop the nonsense. In a culture, you always gonna have negative and you always gonna have positive. I love my people. And you're not just gonna tell me my people are just drug dealers, gangsters, and killers and criminals. You ain't gonna tell me that. You ain't gonna tell me that black people ain't got no culture. You ain't gonna tell me that. When we open the door up for a lot of you to come over here and do what you do, while you can sit on the front of the bus, while you could go get a job, while you could go sit at their restaurants, you can tell us we ain't got no culture. Tell us we created peanut butter. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Who created peanut butter? And what color was it?
Peanut butter's history involves several key figures. Marcellus Gilmore Edson patented a process for peanut paste in 1880.
Come on, you hear this?
Dr. John Harvey Kellogg patented a raw peanut version in 1895. Joseph Rosefield later developed the smooth, creamy texture we know
And that's what we talking about, George Washington Carver, man. Come on, man. Tell us we ain't got no history. Tell us we ain't got no culture and we ain't did nothing. You crazy? Just saying.